Do, 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 do. Ta-da.
Climbing up on Solsbury Hill, I could see the city lights. Wind was blowing, time stood still. An eagle flew out of the night. He was something to observe. Came in close, I heard a voice, standing, stretching every nerve. Had to listen, I had no choice. I did not believe the information, just had to trust imagination. Heart going boom, 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 son. He said, grab your things, I've come to take you home. Way back home. Oh, way back home, home. Oh, way back home. To keep in silence I resigned. My friends would think I was a nut, turning water into wine. Open doors would soon be shut. So I went from day to day, while my life was in a rut, till I thought of what I'd say, which connection I should cut. And I was feeling part of the scenery, walked right out of the machinery. My heart going boom, boom, boom. Hey, I said, grab my things, he's come to take me home. Oh, way back home. Oh, way back home, home. Oh, way back home. When illusions spin her net, I'm never where I wanna be. Liberty, she pirouette when I think that I am free. Watch my empty silhouettes, we'll close our eyes but still can't see. No one taught the etiquette, and I will show another me. Today I don't need a replacement to show them what the smile on my face meant. My heart going boom, boom, boom. Hey, I said, grab my things, have come to take me home. Oh, way back home. Oh, way back home, home. Oh, way back home. Oh, way back home, home. Oh, way back home.
Alrighty. I'm gonna try a new song. This is another one that's new enough that I haven't recorded a demo for it. It's called Orpheus and Euridice, and I mean, what it turned into is really just kind of a little bit of a retelling of the myth from a slightly more personal standpoint, but so I don't really want to go into what inspired it, but if you're not familiar with the myth, Eurydice is bitten by an asp after their wedding, and she is carted off to the underworld, and Orpheus goes and rescues her. And there were a lot of myths about Orpheus in the ancient world. He was worshipped, which is kind of a weird thing for a bard, I guess. But maybe not in the modern world. It's or maybe the modern world's not so different in that aspect.
Follow the line of stars when they led to the prison of time. And Orpheus still composing for the dead in his heartbroken longing to forget. And why not water the gardens with tears, helpless in the hold of his regret? And I wish, I'm so tired of this crushing and helpless guilt. We're in Tartarus at a constant risk to forget, pushing our rock up the hill. Follow the blood that leaps from your feet to the aspen, the reeds. Euridice still mourning in her hell, where every hymn makes liars of us all. And why shouldn't everything lost be redeemed, paid with the most beautiful of songs? And I wish, I'm so tired of this crushing and helpless guilt. We're in Tartarus at a constant risk to forget, pushing our rock up the hill. Follow the sun that follows the moon and the thread that was spun. Orpheus still obsessed by a glance and payment for his lapse. And then the helicon reflects a most perfect sun. Is this last day truly what he wants? And I wish, I'm so tired of this crushing and helpless guilt. We're in Tartarus at a constant risk to forget, pushing our rock up the hill. And I wish, I'm so tired of this crushing and helpless guilt. We're in Tartarus at a constant risk to forget, pushing our rock up the hill, pushing our rock up the hill.
Got a Johnny Cash song on the set list. I don't actually do this one. I don't know that I've ever actually played this one live. This has been one of my warm-up songs for years and years and years and years. Just because it happens to sit in a really comfortable part of my range, but it's always been my favorite Johnny Cash song. Let's Give My Love to Rose. Found him by the railroad tracks this morning, and I could see that he was nearly dead. I knelt down beside him and I listened, just to hear the words the dying fella said. He said they let me out of prison down in Frisco. 10 long years I've paid for what I've done, and I was trying to get back to Louisiana, just to see my Rose and get to know my son. Well, give my love to Rose, please won't you, mister? Take her all my money and tell her to buy some pretty clothes. Tell my boys Daddy's so proud of him, and don't forget to give my love to Rose.
said thanks for waiting for me. And tell my boy to help his ma at home. And tell my Rose to try and find another, for it ain't right that she should live alone. Well, mister, here's a bag with all my money, and it won't last them long the way it goes. And God bless you for finding me this morning. And don't forget to give my love to Rose. I'll give my love to Rose, please won't you, mister? Take her all my money and tell her to buy some pretty clothes. Tell my boy's daddy's so proud of him. And don't forget to give my love to Rose. Don't forget to give my love to Rose.
It's such a pretty song about someone dying. I don't know that I can get through a live stream without someone dying. This is a song about my old apartment on 25th Street. It's called 26th Street Underpass, and there was a train track one block up, and you could hear it going by at pretty much all hours of the day, and every time it went by and you know, whistled or whatever you call it, me and my now wife would say, one of us would say train, train, and the other would say whoop. And we can still hear it a little bit sometimes in our house. We didn't move that far away from the apartment. I mean, it's obviously nowhere near as loud now, but we still do that.
Night I lie awake, train whistles blowing outside my door. And now when I lie awake, there's a train whistle blowing outside my door. Try to shut out the sound, but that train's running underneath my floor. Bird on the fence, 26 singing a lonesome song. A little bird on the fence, 26 singing a lonesome song. When that train rumbles by, the little bird will pick up and move along. It's so hot in the summer, think I'll invite the wind to come on by. I get so hot in the summer, think I'll invite the wind to come on by. If the wind can't stop by, well, the breeze from that train will suit me fine. I lie awake, there's a train whistle blowing outside my door. And now when I lie awake, train whistle blowing outside my door. I try to shut out the sound, but that train whistle's running underneath my floor.
When we recorded that for the Baltimoreana EP, it was done just with we put a cell phone on the window, and I got to play this 1950s archtop that someone was loaning Joe Scala at the time, and that's how we recorded it through a vintage amp too. It was nice. Still doesn't quite sound right on any guitar I own. This is another song I'm pretty sure I've never played anywhere. Just gonna play it for myself most of the time.
Day after day I've been more confused. I look for the light in the pouring rain. You know that's a game that I hate to lose, and I'm feeling the strain. Oh, ain't it a shame? Oh, give me the beat, boys, and free my soul. I wanna get lost in your rock and roll and drift away. Oh, give me the beat, boys, and free my soul. I wanna get lost in your rock and roll and drift away. Beginning to think that I'm wasting time. I don't understand the things I do. The world outside seems so unkind, and I'm counting on you to carry me through. I'll give you the beat, boys, and free my soul. Wanna get lost in your rock and roll and drift away. I'll give you the beat, boys, and free my soul. Wanna get lost in your rock and roll and drift away. When my mind is free, you know melody can move me. And when I'm feeling low, the guitar's coming through to soothe me. And thanks for the joy that you're giving me. I want you to know I believe in your song, in your rhythm and rhyme and harmony. You held me along, making me strong. Oh, give me the beat, boys, and free my soul. I wanna get lost in your rock and roll and drift away. and free my soul. Wanna get lost in your rock and roll and drift away. Yeah, 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 yeah. Give me the beat, boys, and free my soul. Wanna get lost in your rock and roll and drift away. Oh, give me the beat, boys, and free my soul. Wanna get lost in your rock and roll and drift away.
A little weird without a band. Oh boy. All right. Someone emailed me about this song earlier, so I mean, I play it a lot, but I haven't played it on stream for a long time because I wasn't repeating myself over the winter. It's Don Quixote's Deathbed Conversation with Sancho Panza. If you're not familiar with it, that is the short title. The long one would not fit on the CD cover.
Maybe we were wrong about my misspent youth, on a terrible horse and some worn out boots. But I've still got my armor and I've still got my pride. Maybe not so much of either. And I wouldn't have even cared if she didn't exist, if you hadn't rolled your eyes or just once raised your fists. And every time I talked about it like she was somewhere, you forgot what it was like to suffer. And hallelujah, hey, what can we do? Hallelujah, thank God I've still got a use. And if she were as real as she's insubstantial, everything could still go the way I planned it all, and I'd still like to lay her down in my bed, but my body's too old to hold her. And I wouldn't have even cared if she didn't exist, if you hadn't rolled your eyes or just once raised your fists. And every time I talked about her like she was somewhere, you forgot what it was like to suffer. Dulcinea, hey, why won't you call Dulcinea? You hurt the worst of all. Sancho, hey kid, maybe it's for the best. I mean, deception isn't really so much of a crime. Don't act like you got fed up with all of the lies, and there are worse things in this world than heroes to despise. We can't really tell the difference if we're not infinitely wise, but it kind of truth says and no one really dies. If I'm gonna go now, you better start saying your goodbyes. So come on, admit that it was worth it. Come on, admit that it was worth it. Come on, admit that it was worth it. Come on, admit that it was worth it.
that's it for me today. Thank you for listening if you tuned in. I know I'm just doing these at random times, so I'm not really expecting anyone to tune in at all. But yeah, I've said on other days, this is me kind of testing some things with my internet connection, which is acting a little strangely for uploading video. I was kind of keeping an eye on it out of the corner of my eye today, and it looks like the video was a lot better behaved today. I don't know if it's the time of day or what, but I'm really hoping I can figure out exactly what settings to use so that we can start up the live streams with other people here. But it's also really, really hot in my room right now, even with the air on. So I don't want to put other people through that. But hopefully I'll figure it out, and I'll see everyone during the fall. In the meantime, I've got some DIY projects, some recording projects, I'm producing an album for a friend, and oh yeah, my band's releasing an album in October. So I've got a few things to keep me occupied until then. Yeah. So long.